Hi. Hello, my audience. I'm reviewing Avengers Infinity War. I give it a 7 out of 10. Because I think it's perfectly above average. Seven out of 10 for above average for me. Because I thought lots of this movie was beyond stupid. Like, I appreciate, but also stupid, but I appreciate how the characters have been kind of reduced to this character who knows this character persona. To the point it just sounds like someone's playing with action figures. This movie, it feels like a toy commercial. Like Batman and Robin, but more edgy. Because everyone dies and the heroes lose in the movie. That's why I give it a 7 out of 10. Avengers Infinity War. It's a delightful comedy with a sad ending, with tons of bloated amounts of characters in the heroes of the good guys versus the bad guys. That the movie doesn't even bother to really flesh out, but this gives them cool one-liners and gags. Mostly. And what's wrong with that? Absolutely nothing. So maybe Hulk gets beaten easily to a pulp overpowered by Thanos. On the other hand, Thanos didn't even bother to use the stones on Hulk. Any of them. For his advantage. So, he wasn't even trying, so. But imagine if he did try to use one of the stones on Hulk later. You know, Hulk was joined in the final battle, round 2 against Thanos, instead of Banner went in the Hulk buster and got clobbered by Thanos with the Infinity Stones. In round 2, when we tried facing Thanos as Bruce Banner. But no, we don't see Hulk again in this movie. Or in Endgame. At least when we see him in Endgame, he's controlled by Banner, the mind of Banner, so he's not really Hulk, he's just Banner now all the time. Yay. Whoopee, I guess. Banner has everything figured out now. And everything's easy for him now. No struggles to overcome, no struggles to struggle with. No, everything's perfect now in his life. Kill this fucker off. Kill Bruce Banner off now, since everything's perfect in his life. I want him to die. Since Endgame. Maybe they'll kill him off in the next Avengers movie. Oh, I vote decapitation. Oh, I hope he gets decapitated in his Hulk form as Bruce Banner. I will pee my pants and laugh. Pee my pants, probably. that happens, I would be the happiest person in the world. As a true Marvel fan, I hate Bruce Banner since he's had everything figured out for him in Endgame. So, that's why I give Avengers Infinity War a 7 out of 10. And I'm going to review Avengers Endgame now, since I'm already kind of talking about it. I give it a 7 out of 10. I think it made the mistake with Avengers Endgame and making a follow-up to Avengers Endgame. I think they made a mistake. They should have just had the movie end with Avengers Infinity War. Endgame feels like a pure marketing decision as an afterthought to squeeze money off of suckers, the audience. Avengers Endgame is the endgame that feels like it was the one movie that had no reason to be made. You know how Thanos made his appearance in the post-credits scene of the first Avengers movie from 2012? And then made his appearance in Guardians Volume 1, and then he came in Infinity War. That was pretty cool build when you think about it, right? And he also teased his coming in Age of Ultron in the post-credit scene of the sequel to Avengers. Which was pretty cool build-up, right? I gave it. The thing is, Avengers Endgame is a monkey see, monkey premise of a movie. It's beyond stupid. Like, I don't know. You know how Creed, the movie Creed, feels like there's no reason to exist? The follow-up to the original Rocky franchise? At least that's what I thought. Seeing the Creed movie with Michael B. Jordan. Even though I enjoyed the movie, it felt like there was no reason for this to be a follow-up to what came before. It feels like this whole premise plot feels like an afterthought by the studios, pushed on by the studios. I mean, I don't know why they couldn't just end it at Infinity War and then have the next Avengers movie take place with a different team in the next decade. In a different decade after the original Avengers team failed to save everyone, you know? That would have been smarter than what they ended up with. Which is Endgame and Infinity War as a two-parter, which was beyond dumb. Because I thought Infinity War wrapped everything up nicely on both. It's tragic, but it's like why? Why did he why? It just why went about the dead, you know? It just doesn't make any fucking sense. I give it a 7 out of 10 Endgame. I just don't understand this movie. To me, it's stupid. So stupid. But it has its moments uh, enough to give it a 7 out of 10 above average. And that's my review on Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. I give both flicks a 7 out of 10 for above average. 7 out of 10. And these movies were dumb beyond dumb at times. Sometimes it makes Shyamalan movies look better. Like The Last Airbender. Or The Lady in the Water flick. Was Paul Giamatti. It has those kind of dumb moments. These Avengers installments. Sometimes they're just... they fuck your brain. Like they give you a mind fuck. Against your will, like you feel violated. Sometimes watching this movie. For either flicks. With these Avengers flicks. From 2018 and 19. 2-part movies. Came out a year apart. These movies were something. I wonder if they could hire Adam Sandler to take a go at writing a script for the Avengers movies. Do you think Disney would hire Adam Sandler to take a go at writing a script for Marvel movies? One of the Marvel projects in the MCU, like one of the Avengers movies in the future? Maybe they could hire Adam Sandler to write Avengers something installment in the future after the Russo brothers are done. And they could get him write the script and direct it. I guess this is a guess idea. What do I think they could do? So, because Adam Sandler's writing is pretty much up to class with the Russo brothers writing with these Avengers movies, and I hear they ruin some of the script to these movies I talked about, besides directed them. Look, I don't hate them, but I like them like I like Adam Sandler's Grown Ups movies, 1 and 2. That's how much I like these 2 Avengers movies I reviewed. I like these movies that feel like every kid's toy fantasy. I was that kid that used to play with toys and hope for one day they would make an Avengers movie and make a profit out of it. That's what this movie feels like. A toy commercial like Batman and Robin from 1997 with Chris O'Donnell starring and George Clooney, who I think is totally going to play the new Batman in the Gunverse. Is who I think he has in mind. James Gunn. That's what I think. I'm calling it. George Clooney is going to be the new Batman in the new James Gunn universe, isn't he? For DC, I bet. Just to troll the audience and the Batman fans. Because that's what he wants. He likes to troll people. He seems comes across one of those people. He seems like he seems like he likes to troll people a lot and creates memes and funny shit. So I think that's what he's going to do. Troll the real Batman fans. Because, you know, let's see if we can make a profit after the next Batman and Robin. So what, it didn't work the first time with Chris O'Donnell and George Clooney. Probably will work the next time. That almost killed the franchise. That did kill the franchise. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I will end this video now, and that's my review on the Avengers movies with Endgame and Infinity War, and I give them a 7 out of 10. Both flicks. Goodbye. Subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. And, comment below something if you wanted to, blah, blah, blah. I don't really care, so I'm going to end the video now. Bye.